Thanks for sticking with me. 1 system, 4 principles, 7 steps. Don't feel like you have to rush out and do everything at once. What you have to do is put a plan in place that's anchored to a proven system. Now, the first step is to target the right people. Now, if you're a local business, you've heard of Google+, you've heard of business listing optimization. What you need to do is connect your real-world business that has a physical address on the ground to the cloud. You have to construct your web presence in a way that gives search engines, local business directories, and social networks the information they need to index your business in their systems. This has to be done sequentially and systematically. Now, once you've connected your Main Street business to the cloud, you need to personalize it and you need to establish trust. And you do that through a quality web presence, which includes websites that can be viewed on desktop, tablets, and mobile devices, consistent branding across your stationery, your web presence, your shopfront, and any other touch point a consumer is going to connect to your business. Now, once you've built a web presence that your customers are proud to associate themselves with, you need to personalize it, which is where social media comes in and social network. Now, everybody's familiar with the TV model. Free to air, you've got subscription channels. A social media channel or a social networking channel is no different. The media company owns the platform, the web platform, Facebook, Twitter, Google. You own the channel and you own the attention of that audience. Now, on TV, the media company buys the content, publishes it to get your attention, and sells advertising space to advertisers, which they put in between the content and the eyeballs of the viewers watching it. And in new media, the media companies do the same thing. In some instances, the media company will place the ads in front of your audience and keep the money because the benefit to you is using the platform for free. In other instances, the new media company will do a revenue share where they'll place ads in front of your audience and share the revenue generated from those ads with you as the channel owner. And so what you see in front of you now is your reputation. You have your open web, or you have your social media channels, your website for mobile, your website for desktop. Now, responsive websites can be one in the same. They're resized to fit the desktop screen, the tablet screen, and the mobile screen. Your social channels, well, the main ones are obviously Google+, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. But there are plenty of niche social networks as well. And then there's your local presence, your Main Street address, and the connectivity between the open web in the cloud and Main Street, and obviously mobile devices and in proximity consumers with local mobile search is that connection. And then you have online reviews, customer reviews. Now, your customer reviews is a real-time data feed of customer satisfaction or dissatisfaction that's accessible for the world to see in real time. Now, when it comes to social networking, you build the audience, you get your audience's attention. The media companies provide you free software and hosting to do it. And like any media channel, you need a plan. You need a strategy, community architecture, branding and design to match your business brand. And once you have all of this in place, you can run social ads to build your audience, just the same as a TV station would cross-advertise on another channel to get people's attention for the content they're producing on their channel. And once you have people's attention and you have a content plan that's going to entertain them, you need to manage the community. And where most businesses fall down is in underestimating what's involved in making all of this work consistently. Now, you've got your open web presence laid out, you've got your social channels built out, branded, you've got your content plan in place to keep your audience entertained regularly and consistently with good quality content worthy of your audience's time, and you have existing subscribers and customers raving about you. They're prepared to tell the world that they're proud to be associated with the web presence that you have created. So it's time now for more reach. Now, ranking number 1 in the search engine for the phrases that people are searching to find your products and services not only brings more eyeballs into your business community, it gives you the authority that comes with being endorsed by Google as the number 1 web presence online for that particular keyword set. Now, this applies for the open web and the local web and local search on mobiles, in proximity consumers who are looking for your business or businesses like yours to solve their immediate problems on the ground in Main Street. Now, search results are integrated with your social networks. If you can build this system into your business economy, the day-to-day operations of your business become intertwined with the day-to-day function of your business community. But every consumer who bookmarks, shares, tweets, comments, checks in, reviews, searches, and selects your listing, they are creating a digital touch point between their phone with a unique number, their social channel with a unique number in the databases of the media companies, and your business and web presence. And the more touch points you have, the more popular you are in the eyes of the new media companies who can all share this information. And so they know which of those people have the most influence. And it makes sense that if the most influential people are touching your business through sharing, bookmarking, commenting, checking in, reviewing, and soon after them, their followers are doing the same, then when a consumer who's never heard of you is looking for a solution that you provide, the search engines are going to show you first, especially if that consumer is searching on a mobile device in proximity to where your business is. Now, obviously, for somebody who doesn't work with this stuff every day, there are a lot of risks. WordPress is a fantastic web platform that I highly recommend, but it has a lot of security flaws because it is an open source software. It's free. And therefore, people who use it need to be savvy enough to close all of the security holes that will allow hackers to break into your system and use your server or the server you're hosted on as a base for them committing their spam and their crime, which will ultimately end up de-indexing the IP address that your website is hosted on and blacklisting it with all of the search engines and a lot of the social networks, which ultimately renders any investment into this new media marketing system redundant. And it's the same with URL structures and fake linking network being constructed where search engine firms are pushing fake links into a site to try and game the system. Then the search engines can literally find those systems and de-index the entire network of fake sites and fake links. And if your website happens to be caught up in a bad neighborhood like that because some unscrupulous SEO firm taking shortcuts has compromised you that way, then again, Google don't buy into the fact that it was a third party that did it on your behalf. At the end of the day, all Google cares for is that their listings are creditable and that the links to those listings are authentic. And if they're not, they just de-index you. And so again, you're investing money into a web system whilst being excluded from the major search engines. Then the road into your business has been closed for any major traffic. So in summary, the biggest risks are that you make the wrong decisions, that you trust the wrong people, or that you try and do this yourself and you don't manage to do it consistently or sustainably. And our advice to you is that if you're going to invest anything into building this system to have the new Mediascape work for you, then you need to budget to spend enough to make sure it's done well and it's followed through on consistently. And the best way to do that is to outsource it to contractors that have people in place that do this every day. It's a 9-to-5 job. The staff come to work, the staff have systems to follow, and the staff do it and leave you to do what you do best, which is running your business and looking after your customers. And we'd love to hear from you, so if you put your name and email address in the fields below, we'll send you more information on how we lay this blueprint out for you. Thanks for your time today, and we hope to hear from you.